Oyster Cult are back, and they've just dropped a new single called So Supernatural, and I am so excited. This has completely blindsided me. I didn't expect them to make music again so quickly. I mean, the last album, Simple Remains, that was in 2020, and I'm going to get this one wrong, but it was a good amount of years, since the previous time they released music, 10 plus years, maybe more. I'm pretty sure they've had multiple band members die since then. And then they just dropped the Simple Remains, and it banged. I love that album. It was this eclectic, 14-track monster of an album, full of everything from hard heavy metal type stuff, all the way to fairly soulful ballady things. I loved it. So the fact that there is more Oyster Cult, I'm all about it. I mean, I won't pretend that they're not one of my favourite bands of all time. I have very fond childhood memories of dancing around the living room at the age of 6 or so to Don't Fear the Reaper, which I'm sure some people might think is a bit weird. But anyway, I love Oyster Cult. I'm really happy to see that they've put some more music out. So let's check it out. Ghost Stories. I wonder if that's the name of the album. Probably. Ooh, animated. Okay, interesting. I already love it. They cast the imagery, the sound mimics what I'm seeing so perfectly already. They do a cult perfectly. They're the masters. I'll shut up. Okay. This is not what I was expecting from the music video, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure which singer this is, because I know that they actually take turns being the lead singer. I really love that picky guitar line. The tone they have is beautiful. The harmony is really quintessential of Oyster Cult as well. I love it. Yeah, that lead guitar line has come around so nicely. It's gone from that picky thing, and I guess maybe someone's clicked a pedal somewhere, and now it's got a bit more grit to it, but it's still got that really nice kind of delay. I wouldn't pretend to know what actual effects are on there, but whatever the tone is wonderful, but now it's kicked a little bit for this chorus. I love it. And that's a reference to Don't Fear the Reaper as well, so carry on. Joan! I'm not gonna lie, this looks like it's made in sauce. It's a bit like Alice Cooper, where I'm also just impressed that they are able to continue to write music on this theme. They started in the late 60s, and they're still cranking out bangers about the occult and stuff. Ooh, some Egyptian stuff, okay. Yeah, back to that lovely little lead line there. It's a clever chord progression too. I like the old shots in the background as well. This animation is it's so janky, I'm not gonna lie. But it works. Also, that bass line's, it's understated, the bass line. It's not doing anything crazy. It's not particularly fast, but it's really anchoring the song, just because a lot of the guitar lines are quite up there, fairly picky. They're quite distorted. So that bass line is really keeping that. The drums and bass are doing the Lord's work. No pun intended. Whoa, the layering here is rich. God, I love those harmonies. There's some fun shit going on with the panning too. If you're not listening to this on headphones, they're doing some fun stuff with the extremes of the panning. You know? I'm hoping it's going to go into some sort of bridgy thing. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say. Oh. Oh, no. It's the finger animation. It's the fingers. You can tell by the way he's nodding his head. He's really into it. Ooh. Oh, that higher part on there is lovely. Ah, the symbols on the moon. Fuck yeah. I really like the progression on this bit as well. That kind of like elating feeling. To be a bass up. Nice. Oh no. She's a vampire. Oh, this is great. Naked vampire. It's a good refrain as well. I'm already able to sing along. So supernatural. See? I know it. Is that a reference to Christine or is that somebody running away? Oh. She's got her dress back on, that's probably good. Is that... Now we get the kind of Beetlejuice vibe. What the fuck is going on? This is great. Nice little outro, I'm assuming. Yeah, it must be. That lead line, that picky bit is really effective. Wow. That is simultaneously exactly what I was expecting and completely took me by surprise. By surprise. That was amazing. The video is, well, I wasn't sure how I was going to react to the video, to be honest, because as much as I loved The Symbol Remains, the couple of music videos I did watch did not do much for me. They were comparatively low budget, sort of like... I don't want to be mean because I love Oyster Cult, but it looked a lot like old men in weird cloaks in front of green screens, you know? So I was hoping that that wasn't going to be the case for this one, and they've still stuck with a low-budget thing, because I'm not informed, but my guess is that that's pretty much all assets they have found, or whoever they paid to make this video. It's not particularly expensive, but I guess maybe the fact that they've gone down this route makes it more stylized, and stylization makes stuff last forever, you know? Like, the more you lean into that and don't try and make it, like, super high budget, the more iconic it becomes and the less that kind of stuff matters. And I think they really took a quirky, charming route with this one, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was so bizarre, but it was also chock full of lovely little references if you're a Oyster Cult fan. I like the old footage of them playing from the, I assume, the 60s and 70s, in sort of like shown across the back of the video there. So video, it was pretty good actually, considering that a lot of the videos I've seen recently have been just people dancing. It was a nice change. The song, big fan of that. I can see this working really nicely in the context of a larger album. Like, that outro really sounds like it was designed to lead on to something maybe a little bit heavier. Because it turns out modern day Blue Oyster Cult do heavy metal really well, but no, the lead guitar lines, the tones they use on that are just so sublime. The layering is really, really wonderful. It creates this wonderful sort of spooky soundscape without them even really needing to say anything. The vocals are iconic. They're not like, you know, he's not screaming and wailing like, you know, a sort of hair metal champ of back in the day, but they're really effective. His tone of voice is, it's got this like wonderfully blue kind of soulful slightly supernatural vibe to it, which I really, really dig. Drums and bass were doing the Lord's work, keeping that all together. It was quite slow, but that it grounded that song really nicely. The bridge was great. I have nothing but good things to say about that. I am going to be adding that to my playlist and will probably be listening to it quite a lot. Well, thank you, Oyster Cult, for doing that. Looking forward to more songs on this album. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, then consider giving me a little subscribe. That's really, really useful for me, and I like all of that good stuff. I've also got my own music with a big announcement coming out very, very soon on a project that I've been working on for a very long time that's quite dear to my heart. So hopefully you'll see some news about that one very soon. And other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.